Welcome into your News Now Sports and welcome to Football Friday night. Plenty of standout matchups on tonight's slate, including the #2 ranked team in Division 7, the Lima Central Catholic Thunderbirds, playing host to the Allen East Mustangs. Our Dwayne Scott is live from Spartan Stadium with both head coaches. Dwayne.
Yes, Adam, we're live at Spartan Stadium for Football Friday night featuring Lima Central Catholic and Allen East. Now, you can't see it, but there's a lot of excitement and buzz from the audience, the crowd, and right here on the field, and rightfully so, because this is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, since 2018 that LCC has began the year 3-0 thanks to last week's win over Cary. But this game here has some significance because it was just last year around this time that LCC marched into Allen East's home to beat the Mustangs 35-7. And speaking of the Allen East Mustangs, I'm now joined by head coach Joel Billings. Coach, let's get right into it. Coming off back-to-back losses, how do you keep your team focused and locked in on the next one?
We just focus on continuous improvement and building, and our focus is playing a complete game. We've had flashes of good, but to compete tonight, we're going to have to play 4 quarters of high-quality football.
And, Coach, what is quality football for your team? Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Just fundamentally sound and doing all the disciplined things and executing our assignments.
Now, you're coming in on the road against a confident group in LCC. What does your team need to do in order to walk away here with a win?
You know, we like I said, just disciplined football. They start with their quarterback. You know, he's definitely a dynamic kid that can run and throw, but they've got weapons everywhere. So really running to the football, tackling, and pursuing well.
Thank you, Coach, for your time. Best of luck tonight. Now we're going to bring in LCC head coach Colin Stawley. Coach, what is it like to be in your first year, leading this program, not only being undefeated, but also being a second-ranked team in all Division 7? Talk to me how that feels.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, being able to coach at my alma mater and coach the kids that watched me and my teammates growing up has really been an important impact on my life, and hopefully I'm making that impact on them. And, you know, 3-0 is 3-0, but that's not what we strive to be, and we're just going week by week. We're trying to be 1-0 at the end of every week, and rankings are rankings. They don't matter until the end of the season. So, you know, we're going 1 week at a time, focusing on ourselves.
And I know we talked to you during Countdown to Kickoff. You mentioned who you're replacing this season. Can you talk about what that means to you to be able to just step in to fill those big shoes?
Yeah, you know, we've won a lot of football games over the last 20 years, and Coach Paulty has did a great job for 11 of them, and that's where I learned all my stuff from. And our staff has been together for 6 years, so, you know, leaning on those guys in key moments during games and during the week has really been beneficial for myself. And then, you know, just that self-growth and learning every week has been really nice.
Now, Coach, this is your first home game of the season. Everybody's starting to file in. You're starting to see the excitement, and I know you can see it from your team. What do you guys need to do tonight in order to continue this momentum and keep this winning streak alive?
Well, we got to score more points than 6. You know, we want to score some more points tonight, and our defense keep playing well, but we got to focus on ourselves. All 11 guys doing their job on every single play is extremely important to us. And as long as we get better every single week from now until the end of the season, you know, you call that success, and we'll see where that takes us. But I'm really excited about tonight. First home game, first NWC game against a good opponent with a lot of good athletes. And you know, I'm excited about it to see how we play tonight.
Thank you for your time and best of luck tonight. Now, we're still moments ahead from kickoff at 7 p.m., but that's all the time I got. Reporting live from Spartan Stadium, I'm Dwayne Scott. Back to you, Adam.